Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do a vintage floral press-on nail set. I decided to pick just two colours. I really wanted today's press-on nail design to be very simple, easy to recreate, where anyone literally could do it at home. You don't need any crazy skills or any crazy products. All very simple, easy and quick, but also very effective. When it's on your hand, it's just so eye-catching, it's so beautiful, and I absolutely love those kind of designs. There's nothing better than doing a super quick and easy design and it being like so effective that people will literally think like you took hours on it, but actually you only took like, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour to do them. So I'm starting off with our base colours. So as you saw, we've got a pink and a white. So I've got the pink on the thumb and the ring finger. We've got the white on the pinky and the index finger. Then on the middle finger, I decided to ombre the two together. Then off camera, I'll go ahead and do another layer of it all, pop it into the lamp, and then we can crack on with our nail art design. Most of today's design is using a foil, so that is one of those ones you do need to have in your collection, but I almost feel like everybody does, because when you buy them they always look so beautiful and it kind of attracts, I feel like, all of us nail techs to them, but not everybody uses them. So hopefully you have something in your collection. It might not be the exact same transfer foil as I do today, but all you need to do is just switch out the colors to match up with your transfer foil, and you're basically good to go, and you can recreate this design as well. So here I've got all of my nails done now with two layers, and on the thumb and also on the ring finger I'm doing like a French tip, but not quite. So the thumb is getting a proper French tip, as you can see, and then on the index finger, so the two fully pinky nails, I'm going to do a French tip, but basically flip it around. So I'll pick it up, it's still the same white that we used earlier. And if you can imagine doing a smile line the normal way, but just flip it around and do it upside down. So I do it here, but I actually wipe away because I felt like I did it a bit too low. I wanted it a little bit higher, so I'm going in again. So second try, and that one was way better. It almost feels so strange to be doing like a smile line upside down. It was just very strange. To be honest, now looking back, I should have just flipped the nail upside down and then did a regular French tip and then flipped it back around. That's what I should have done, but I'm just trying to do it the other way, just as I'm holding the nail the normal way. But now that I'm like flipping it around and watching the video, I can see that I could have just flipped it around, did a normal French tip, and then flip it back the right way. So I would just colour in the top part again. Off camera, I'll go ahead and do another layer of the white. As you can see, it's quite sheer with the very bright pink underneath, so we definitely need a second coat there, which I will do off camera. Then after that's come out, I'm going to grab my transfer foil gel. This one's from a cart. I absolutely love it. It just has always worked really well for me. If anyone is struggling with the transfer foil gels and it's the reason why you're not using them maybe, I've kind of come across a trick that I actually accidentally realised. If you pop it into the lamp, so you coat your nail that you want to place the transfer foil on, pop it into the lamp, let it come out, and then leave it for a minute, 2, 3, just let it cool down. In the lamp, it really heats up from the heat from the LEDs in there, but if you let it come out and let it chillax for a second, then apply your foil, and I can guarantee you're going to have a 20 million times a better experience using your foils. So if you've always had transfer issues of the foil not going onto the nail well, you've had gaps and stuff, try that. And let me know in the comments what you think. Come back to this video and let me know in the comments what you think of that trick. I've had so many of you now messaging me that it has worked and changed the game for you. So whenever I use transfer foil, I try to mention it for everybody, just in case someone new is on the channel, and hopefully I can help someone else. So when it comes to transfer foil, I applied it on all three nails, and then only on the white parts on the the thumb and the ring finger. So here's me just applying it with my brush. It will go into the lamp for a 60-second cure. Then I should have left it, but I actually didn't. So I should do as I say, but I don't always. So here I was kind of rushing. For some reason, I don't know, when I was starting got twisted on my words. When I started to film, I was really excited to film. I was quite happy to film, in the mood. But the moment it got to the transfer foils, something just clicked in me, and I did not want to film for some reason. My hands were shaky. Maybe I just got a little bit hungry. Who knows? But this pinky, for example, just did not want to transfer, and I was just very upset about it. So later on, also, there's a fragment in there where you need somewhat steady hands or somewhat at least comfortability in your brush, which my hands were just shaking and it just wasn't working. As you saw there, this was my little technique of where I flip upside down, I just use force and rub it on the table. But that even didn't work. I don't know what happened with that nail. It usually works. So here's me just wiping it off, quickly reapplying the transfer foil gel again, popping it into the lamp. And whilst that's curing, we're working on the other 3 nails that we've got chilling right there. So definitely leave it for a second. Trust me, I am the prime example right here, right now, that if you don't leave it, you're going to have issues. So the index finger had a full transfer. Then the ombre nail, I'm kind of trying to find an area where there isn't too many flowers. I kind of just wanted it on the edge, so I found this section here. Then we're going to do the French tip nails, and they only get the flowers on the white parts. And then of course we'll return back to the pinky, which I don't know if I included in the video or not, but that one will eventually have a full cover for your transfer. The transfer foils that I get are all actually like Shein, AliExpress quality. I've never like paid crazy amounts of money or, you know, went to anywhere special. Sometimes I get comments asking, where do I get my foils? Is it somewhere fancy or is it just, you know, regular foils? They are all regular foils, and I feel like I get these comments because people maybe think that if you buy cheap foils you have a horrible experience transferring, but absolutely not. It is all in the transfer foil gel. I've even purchased super cheap, like £1 transfer foil gels in the past from AliExpress, I think. Same situation. I had a nightmare with them. I thought they were completely broken. I thought it was the price and everything. It's just a bad quality transfer foil gel. But once I've noticed this little trick that I've let you guys know a minute ago about, and I've retried to use the gel again, it literally worked. So highly recommend trying it again, and don't overpay for your transfer foils. You can really get beautiful ones on AliExpress or Shein for very, very affordable prices, so definitely check them places out. And if you do shop on Shein, make sure to use my Quidco account link down below. It's a website where you can get cashback. If you use my link down below, you can get yourself £15 for free actually. So once you create an account and you basically start ordering stuff online using their website, they just track what you order. You get cash back for it, so it's all for free. Nothing comes out of your pocket. And once you receive your first £5 cash back, you would get £15 for free from me. So altogether, you end up having £20. So if you're a massive online shopper, definitely get yourself an account, because honestly, I've saved so much money using my Quidco. It's amazing. I'm shopping anyways, so why not just go through Quidco? For example, you just search up Shein on there, you click on the link, it will take you straight to their website, and you do your regular shop, and it tracks how much you've spent, and then you get yourself some money back, which is amazing. Now, going back to the video, on the French tip nails, here I got myself a little bottle to help me situate my hands, but still they were so shaky, I was just having a nightmare. So on the French tip nail, I'm doing these like half circles. I just had a nightmare. The first 5 fingers I've done about a week ago, I think now, and I did it I made it so cutesy and small, and it just kind of felt like I had such a better experience doing it. But today I was just struggling a lot for some reason. So I'm not always like the most comfortable with my brush. Sometimes when it comes to tiny things or circles, for example, I struggle big time to have control over my brush and get those nice curves and everything. So this was definitely a big challenge for me. As simple as it looks, it was definitely a big challenge. You want to repeat this exact same thing on the other nail, which is our ring finger nail, but obviously the other way round. And after you've done your little hoops, or whatever you want to call it, grab yourself a dotting tool and then do dots in the center. So here they are. Dots are going in the center, and then on top of that I also decided to do dots above them, but in between each line, if that makes sense. So in a second I'll show you, once I finish doing this row of dots, I do it in between the lines above them as well. Oh, I didn't show you guys, but here it is. It's all done. And of course, same thing on the other nail as well, which you'll see in a moment, or maybe even in the finale now, I don't think. Oh no, I'll be top coating, so you'll see in a second. Now I'm on to the crystals. Once again, I've kept it super simple and easy. I didn't want to, you know, whip out any crazy charms or anything that's really hard for someone to get. I'm trying to keep it, you know, with what people might have in their collections. So yeah, I feel like everybody has a white, everybody has a pink, hopefully some sort of a transfer foil, and then you're good to go. So now onto the middle finger. I'm just popping a couple of AB crystals. Usually they come in like sets and stuff, and that's all I'm doing. No cover beads, nothing extra like that. I'll pop the crystal placement into the lamp. Once it comes out, I'll start applying my matte top coats. So I really wanted to make them matte. I love matte top coating transfer foils or even stamping. I just feel like it brings out the flowers or whatever it is way more if it's matte top coated. So I'm using a matte top coat. This one is from a cart. It's not the greatest of top coats, so I wouldn't really recommend. Right now I'm just trying to use up the stuff around in my collection. It does the job. There's so much better out there, so if you're a nail tech looking for a good matte top coat, I would absolutely highly recommend Madame Glam Velvet Matte Top Coat. Love that top coat to pieces, guys. I used to think that it's just a rave and everybody's just using them, but no, it's just actually really, really good. So if you can get yourself one, definitely do. You'll honestly love it. So here I'm just applying the rest of the matte top coat on those 3 last nails. Then I'll pop it into the lamp for a cure, and then you guys will see the final results on my hand, and that'll be the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it. I've been kind of trying to switch it up a little bit, but here are the final results. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.